culinary on my wrist. Cooking, you ain't forgot what you did.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Vikings and the Giants, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Well, Brock, we saw week one begin on Thursday night, and now two more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week one across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Whether it was hope.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. Leading them out in his 6th NFL season since being picked 6th overall, Daniel Jones.
Dude, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week one, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Jones. Over the middle, comes. Complete pass. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now Jones. That's into the hands of Singletary. And they bring him down around the 34.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. We netted some positive yards.
Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Throwing here, Jones. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this drive will start inside the 25. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 2nd and 3 now. From the 41. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Jukes one defender, and he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one is caught left side of the field. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Now Darnold. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Darnold. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here. We're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that guy's ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call. 1-844-MADDEN-1. And make your case for who should get a boost. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Jones looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be second down. Here's Jones to throw. Gets this to Johnson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. To throw, here's Darnold. That's incomplete left side. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Darnold now to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
They'll throw on third and long. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants and Darius Slayton with the football once again. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Here's Jones. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, they'll run. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard.
Throwing off the play fake here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll give left side to Jones. And this one does not go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Darnold to throw. To the right side. Complete. Big gain here. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Vikings in possession. 1st down, ball at the 36. Throwing here, Darnold. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here's 2nd and 5. He's on the move. Now here he goes. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. 2nd and 13. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Throw right side, and that one's hauled in. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Darnold. Here comes the screen. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Minnesota spends its second time out here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They are throwing it again. He's got it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Setting up to try the point after. And the kick is good.
Makes the score Vikings 13, Giants 10.
Right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Giants take over now late in this first half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Jones now to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. No return on that punt, and hardly any time remaining for them in this game. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. And they'll kneel it down. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome aboard to you and Brock. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. A.J. Brown, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Patrick Mahomes, terrific in the air with over 400 passing yards there. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Anthony Richardson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants' side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he gets back to the line, but no more. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to get the Vikings the 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Darnold now to throw. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Jones wants more. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Back to throw it. He's got it, room to run. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. 1st down from the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases,
and he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Personal foul.
That one
Roughing the
right
kicker.
down the middle.
Defense.
And they'll continue adding to their lead. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. Right, ready to send this one away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. inside, give to Singletary. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Singletary again. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down. Jones looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A give left side for Singletary. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. Halfway there on first down, that brings up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 48. Neighbors with the catch. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now Jones. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they take him down right along the 30. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7 at the Vikings 30-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing here, Jones. This finds Bellinger. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 10-yard line.
Here's Jones to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a design boot. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick.
On the grade sheet, we called this messed up beyond all recognition. He leaves the pocket in search of greener pastures. There's nothing to be had.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Darnold looking to throw. Jones reels it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on fourth. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This finds Singletary. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Throwing now from the gun. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 38. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jones. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. And that might just do it for them, Brock, as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Another carry for him. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Darnold. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They'll set up here for the point after. And the extra point is up, and it is good. Right right, ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Now here comes the New York offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Jones. Gets this to Slayton. And he rips off 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 2. Short pass caught by his tight end.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Great catch on the sideline there. Oh, wait, tried to toe tap, thought he had it. Oh, no. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth.
Previous play
they want to
is
take
under
one more
review.
look. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. 2nd down, looking for options. That's into the hands of Singletary. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants lower the deficit they face. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Well, time making this all but impossible. They're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Vikings and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. And they'll take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.